Hello. So I decided to come and get some fresh air in one of my favourite spots near where I live. Get my daily exercise in, do my video at the same time. I can show you, there's a wedding going on, you can see. Oh, no, I'm in the wrong place, so I'll show you when I get further up. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about today was, hopefully you can hear me, the wind's not too distracting, is a couple of things. I watched a Brene Brown film on Netflix earlier that a friend, Nikki Richards, had recommended, which was a great shout out. I've tried to read Brene Brown, and she uses the word shame a lot, which I don't really resonate with. So I kind of haven't carried on with her, but I really enjoyed her talk. And she was talking about, well, she said a quote which I've actually put on Instagram because I loved it. We're all striving for the extraordinary, meaning that we're missing the ordinary. And the example that she gave was, you know, her mum used to text her, for example, used to drive a potty, and now she'd give anything for a text from her mum because her mum's no longer here. And I can totally relate to that. And it just made me stop and think, to the point where I paused the video and put that quote down on Instagram and shared it, because I'm very guilty of that. You know, I'm always looking to have new experiences, you know, meet new people, go new places, and you're striving for the next one. I don't know if you can see, there's like a marquee in the background, looks like a wedding. You're striving for the next one, and you're missing what's right in front of you in terms of being present in the moment, right? So I just thought that was a good reminder, and I just remembered the other thing I wanted to talk about. And last night I was out with one of my best friends for her 50th birthday, just me and her, and had a few drinks, a bit pissed. But something she said, I think I've thought it myself at some point, because I've been on this huge journey over the last couple of years with SFM, which has led me to all sorts of weird and wonderful things. And a lot more self-development, and a lot more spirituality. And my friend is spiritual. Oh shit! Drop me remote. My friend is spiritual, but she sort of stops at a certain place, whereas I've kind of just ploughed on through, and I just want to keep learning more and more and more. I'm not saying she's stopped; she hasn't stopped, but her beliefs go so far at the moment. She likes her reality as it is. But she said, you know, she's had thoughts before that maybe the gap will get too wide between me and her because of all the stuff I'm doing. And I've thought it myself, not that only in as much as I spend a lot of time with SFM and SFM people and events. I've done a lot of travelling with all of that, to the point where that's only the second time I've seen her this year, which is fucking crazy because we're in May. But I was like, no, don't be ridiculous, that's never going to happen. And I genuinely mean that, because yes, it's all brilliant, you know, doing self-development and becoming more aware, more conscious, more spiritual, whatever journey it is you're on. But the people that are with you now, the people that you've grown up with, the people that have been on your journey with you. I mean, me and Marie have been mates now for, oh Christ, it's got to be 10 years at least. We met at the school ground. Our boys were best mates at school, our sons, and that's how we became friends. It's longer than 10 years, it's got to be 15. Anyway, And you know, it would be very easy for somebody to take that approach and think, oh, they don't get, you know, they're not at the same level. They're happy to do what they're happy to do and all the rest of it. But that's just bullshit, because variety is the spice of life for a start. Marie has been with me through a lot of shit, and she's been a huge support for me over the years. She's got a huge heart. She's an amazing person. Why on earth would I ever give that up? And I never will. So I just thought it was important to sort of share that, because that can happen. And don't get me wrong, there will be some people that probably, you know, you do naturally not leave behind, but you're going in one way, they're going in another. That, you know, that is natural, and that's happened for me over the years. But the people I'm friends with now, the people I choose to spend my time with, are people that I've chosen wisely, I believe. And there's a lot of emotions, and there's a lot of history, and there's a lot of memories that I'm not just going to walk away from. So I just wanted to share that, because it's very easy for people to get a little bit arrogant when they're on this self-development journey, and you shouldn't. You know, the people that matter and care about you the most are the people you need to keep in your life, and Marie's one of those. So I'm going to leave it there, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.